Hello, I hope you're okay. Today I'm going to do another first impressions makeup video, and today I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk collection, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to start using the eyeshadow palette, and this is really great actually because she's divided each three into little themes, and I'm going to use these end three, which is the day theme. However, they're quite nice and dusky, and I think you'll see the real rosiness that is in all of this collection. So first of all, I'm going to take a soft rosy brown just through the sockets of my eyes. I've already got on my base, so I've got CC cream on, some powder, some bronzer. I'll write the full names of everything I'm using in the description. If you just click the little arrow at the top left there, it will show you a full list of everything. But first of all, I always like to take a matte shade through that socket because I just think it gives you a really seamless blend. And the reason I've done my base already is because you get a set time limit on these videos, and I feel like I'd rather spend the time showing you my eyes. So yeah, this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk collection, if you haven't tried it already, Pillow Talk is a dusky pink liner, and it was really, really popular. Like, everyone loved it. I absolutely love that liner. It's a really good match for me. So anyway, it was one of the first things in the range, and then everyone was saying to her, oh, I just love that with a bit of lip balm, and I'm using it all over my lips as a colour and all of this. So then she brought out a Pillow Talk lipstick. While I'm telling you, by the way, I'm just going to take this kind of champagne-y bronze over the lids. So yeah, everyone's going mad for the lipstick, loving it. And so now the Pillow Talk collection that she's expanded, it's really lovely actually. I'm taking a flat brush, by the way, to put my shimmer all over the lid and just patting it on more than blending it back and forth. She's brought those kind of dusky rosy colours to blushes, eyeshadow palettes, lots of different lip formulas in different textures. So there's gloss, matte lipstick, glossy lipstick, and she's also done them in a kind of light and a deep variation. So whether you're fair or you've got a warmer complexion, you've got a dusky colour to suit you. So I just think she's done a really, really lovely job. And as you can see, when I say dusky and pink, like, yes, they are rosy colours, but they don't look really pink. They just make your eyes pop a little bit. I'm going to take this lightest shade on the inner corners of my eyes, just to really widen and brighten that eye. And I'm actually going to use the same colour under the brow bone, just to give that a little pop also. I would usually use an actual highlighter for that, but I think this shadow is light enough to get away with it. And I'm also going to use in a moment, she's got these creamy beauty ones. I'm going to use that on my cheeks, but I find that if I use a cream on my brow bone, it can make my makeup slide a bit. I don't know if you saw the other day, I did a first impressions of my VB makeup, which I absolutely loved. Wore it out till quite late that night and it lasted really well. But I'd used a cream on the brow bone and I felt like I was wiping my mascara off. I wouldn't usually be doing that. Right, I'm going back in with that dusky pink. And I'm just going to go under the eye with a CT smudger brush. Now that actually, it's great because it puts it on in a really precise way, but I feel like I want that a tiny bit more smudgy, so I might smudge that out with one of the shimmer shades in a moment. How am I doing for time? 5 minutes, not too bad. So I'm just taking that all the way under. Now, if my friend Kate is watching, she always laughs. I'm just always drawn to a pink around the eye. But obviously you need to make sure that you're not going into, conjunctivitis territory. So I'm going to take a liner and make sure I've got loads of liner on so that I've given my eye loads of shape and frame. I'm just going back in with that matte. I feel like I can play with that a little bit more. Get it nice and softly buffed. That's the one thing I love about Charlotte Tilbury palettes, actually, and I speak for all palettes of hers when I say this. They are very, very easy to blend. I was texting my friend Sian last night, actually, and she was saying she's going to a wedding soon. She said, oh, I might get myself a new palette, and she said, I'm just going to get a Charlotte Tilbury one because they just blend really well and you don't have to be amazing at your makeup to get an amazing finish. Right, I'm going to take from her palette of Pops. These are all nice shimmery shades. I'm going to take this deepest bronze. In fact, no, I'm going to go one step over to that kind of coppery bronze and just put a little bit of this in the corners. That's not deep enough, actually, of a contrast, so I will use the slightly deeper one. I just want a little bit of something. There we go. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Nice little soft brush. You will notice as well, every step of this really, I'm changing my brush. I wouldn't do that for every makeup, but just because I want this to look really seamless and blended, the best way is to use a clean brush for each step. You can get lovely brush sets. I mean, one of my favourite brands is Real Techniques in Boots. They are the best quality. Obviously it's Sam and Nick Chapman that put those together. You can imagine they're brilliant, but they're also really well priced, so you can get all these different shapes that you need for a lovely makeup for not very expensive. But as well, another tip that I always do is I leave my brushes once I've washed them, buy my washing up, and then I just get them done and I haven't even thought about it. Okay, Pillow Talk liner, I'm going in. I'm going to go along the waterline. It's a kind of mauvey brown, this. So it's not as harsh as a black, but you're still going to get a lot of definition. Going to go up the top as well. I've got to be careful with my lenses. Oh God, what have I done there? Hang on. I'm going to go back in with that same eyeshadow brush. The nice thing about those liners is that they're creamy. So look, that's just buffed in and you wouldn't be able to tell I'd done anything. Lovely. And then I'm going to go on these outer corners. Just create a soft little something there. Can you see? Yeah, you can. I'm actually going to go all the way in with that because I love that. Nice soft brown. Soften out that edge with a brush, and I'll do the same on the other side. So as you can see, you're getting all of the same shapes that you would usually get from your liner or your shadows or whatever. But these soft pinky shades just make your eyes really, really pop. And they will do that with all eye colours, especially blue and green. It's going to look lovely on brown. Right, happy with that. Okay, now I'm going to go in with lots and lots of mascara. I wish I had a brown mascara, actually. I don't have one to hand, but never mind. I'm going to use some It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And I can see some has flicked onto my face there. I'm going to give that a minute to dry and then I'll pick it off. looking down into my mirror to do this, just so I can catch every little lash. Lovely. Got that right in my eye, to be honest, but never mind. I've managed to brush past it. There we go. Can you see now how it just looks like normal soft colours, even though you still have gone in with your pinks, but you can kind of get away with it? Get that little bit off. Bit there annoying me as well. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go in with, in fact, I'm going to do my blush first. I'm going to go in with the Pillow Talk blush. You've got this in the lighter shade or the deeper shade. I'm going to go for this one. On a nice, soft, fluffy brush, I'm going to sweep everything in together, and what you'll get is a lovely pink flush that is still quite golden because of that highlighter shade. If you are looking at Charlotte's blushes, my favourite one of her blushes is Ecstasy. So do go and have a play. And then I'm going to go in with some Beauty Light Wand. These are, she's got them in lots of different colours. These are cream highlighters that I'm just going to dab on using the sponge. You can use them all over really. I'm just going to take mine along that cheek area, a little bit on the nose. I've taken that quite far in. We can all see that's looking quite glowy, so I'll show you what I'm going to do with that actually, rather than trying to skim over it. I put CC cream on earlier on as my base. I'm going to put the tiniest bit of that on a little brush and just go over there where I've put a bit too much on. And there we go. You've got all the glow where you want it and nowhere else. Lovely. Now, after all that, I think it's time to go in with Pillow Talk liner itself. There are a number of different Pillow Talk lipsticks I'm going to show you actually. If I just get them ready here. You've got your original Pillow Talk. You've got your deeper Pillow Talk. Both of those are in a matte formula. You've got the deepest in a rich, kind of creamy formula. You've got a gloss finish, lippy, really lovely, all fab. I'm going in with the original article because original is best in my opinion. I just love this liner. So I've got a bit of lip balm on already. See now, you can see why. Literally that and some pencil is fab. But I'm running low on time, so I'm going to go in a moment. I'm just going to show you this, the Pillow Talk Times. That's what came with all the stuff. And I mean, I just love Charlotte so much. I think she does everything fab. Okay, Pillow Talk Gloss. There we go. So there you have it, lovely, dewy. Go and have a look. I hope you like it. And I'll see you again soon. I'm off to my friend's birthday, so see you later.